YouTube, what's happening? It is Saturday, November 30th, and we're going to talk about the NFL real quick because we have a handful of games for tomorrow. So we want to go and get the video out tonight. That way, everybody has time to watch it like usual. So you can see those are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 matchups that we're going to focus on. You can see if you want everything typed out because this video couldn't. It usually tends to be kind of long. You can see all the plays are always typed out for every single sport there's a video for. If you want stuff like that, all you got to do is go to the website, sign up to the HQ. Simple as that. You get access to Patreon, which will give you in turn access to Discord. We can chat it up there. If you don't want to, hey, no big deal, no problem. Everything you see there is always in the video. So just trying to give you some convenience. So we have 11 games here on the NFL schedule, and we got one game on Monday, which we'll cover on Monday. We're just going to cover the actual Sunday games now. So we're going to look at the 6 levels of props. We're going to look at the records, the schedule, the odds, everything we need to see if we can find some value like usual. So let's go ahead and quit talking and jump to that first game right now. All right, first game up is going to be Chargers Atlanta. So we're going to see if we can find some value here. We correctly identified that the Raiders would keep it close last time on Friday. So we'll see if we can duplicate some more of that success. So we got 7-4 versus 6-5. Let's pop over to Outlier so we can see the actual odds. We see Atlanta is +1 or Chargers -1. 47.5 is the total currently. Let me hit a refresh just to make sure that is most recent. Make sure nothing, yep, because that is the most recent. Good. We're going to come over here. We're going to open up both team schedules because we want to see what they've been up to. We want to see how much time they've had off, any injuries, all that fun stuff. So this is ESPN. You can check this out yourself. I just use dark mode to make it look good. You can see that Chargers lost their last game to Baltimore on Monday. So you can see that there. Depth chart. We want to see if there's anything funny here. Anybody's going to be out. So see, well, defense, Chargers got 3 defensive injuries. We need to see what's going on with them. So we pop over to the injuries, and we see Dobbins is actually on IR now. I didn't even notice on the depth chart. We'll go back in a second. You've been ruled out. Corner, safety, linebacker. Let's see who's running the ball now. If you're out, that means Gus Edwards is the man now, followed by Vidal. Okay, and then Hassan Haskins. Okay, good to know. Cool. Let's look at Atlanta. Look at their schedule right quick. And we can see that they've lost 2 in a row to New Orleans and Denver on back-to-back road games. Go to their depth chart. Let's see if there's anything new that we need to see. Robert Burns, fullback. Okay, fullback's out. A corner's out. And the kicker's questionable. No. What's wrong with the kicker? Questionable for Sunday, but will play. Expected to play. Ruled out. Okay, cool. So that's all the injuries. That's the schedule. Let's go over to the numbers. We can see the numbers here. We want passing versus, offense versus defense. Obviously, makes sense. We want the matchup. So this is 20th in passing offense, 26th in passing defense, 5th in passing offense, 9th in passing defense. So 5 and 9 is a difference of 4. That's not enough for me to really consider that an advantage. 20 and 26, slight lean to the Chargers here. 13, 19, that's 6 spots. That's a slight lean to the Chargers again. 14 versus 15 is a push. So we have 2 slight lean Chargers and 2 pushes essentially. Atlanta's defense just really isn't all that good, but Chargers offense really ain't all that good either. So the strength's going to be them, their strength, and their strength. So we have 2 slight lean Chargers. They are on the road. I don't really, home field isn't that important in NFL like it is in college apparently. So charged by 1 could be a play. It's not a strong play at all. We'll see if we have anything in the prop market that we might like instead. So for props, this is Outlier. You can go to click on the link in the pinned comments. You get to sign up for all the sports for a week for free. It's simple. You click it, you sign up, boom. After a week, you decide what you want to do. Simple, easy peasy, right? I know. Every sport you get. So for NFL, I break into 6 tiers. We go QB, we go running back, we go wide receiver, we go touchdowns, kickers, and then defense. And we do this for every single game. We want to see which one has the most value. So looking here, we have Herbert, we have Kirko throwing the ball. So Herbert has a good passing matchup here based on the number because Atlanta is 26 in pass defense. It aligns with my sheet as well. So that could be a good passing number for him. We'll open that. Kirko is a terrible matchup, top 10, worst matchup. We're not going to look at Kirko. Sorry, we just don't do that. So then we're also going to, let's look at him real quick. Let's see, we also want to look at all the games. We see the numbers 246.5. That seems kind of high. And he's only hit this number in 34 of 11 games this year. So I know Atlanta's pass defense isn't the best. So if you want to take it, you're going to be an uphill battle. I'm going to tell you right now. So we might look at we'll look at the receivers instead. So starting here, we go to running backs. We got Bijan, we got Gus. Uh, Run defense is 15th and 19th. Atlanta's run defense is not the best, but we'll look at Gus and then we'll look at Bijan because Bijan does miss to do everything. So, which he's going to have to because the Chargers defense we know is pretty good. So we'll see how that goes. A whole bunch of news here. They give you news about Dobbins with him being out, which means Gus is going to do a lot more work. We know this. His number is currently sitting at 45.5. You can see he hasn't done much, but he's going to be the lead back, the feature back. We know this. So if you want to take this, you're going up against Atlanta's 19th ranked rush defense. Also, you might have game script on your side. If the Chargers have the lead, they might try to run the ball. And you have Harbaugh on your side who likes to run the ball. So I kind of like Gus at 45.5 personally. I do. So I know they might try to do a 2-back with Hassan Haskins maybe, but give me some Gus Edwards. So I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Edwards here. We got game script, we got Harbaugh on our side, and we have what I think is actually a pretty low number. So over 45.5 for Gus, and Gus isn't bad. We know Gus is pretty good. So back with his former team. So we'll take Gus to get 45.5 rushing yards. We'll do that one for sure. We'll see. Let's look at Bijan as well. Bijan, I always like to do a little bit of like a combo play because he can, when he wants to beast out, he can beast out. But I like to go receiving yards too and see what he has done, and then maybe look at a little combo play for him. Ooh, his combo play isn't that good this year. 105 is ridiculous against the Chargers defense. I got to lay off on this. I can't. The Chargers defense is just too good. So we'll take Gus for sure. Let's look at the receiving. McConkey has a great matchup. 60% is by one of the best ones we got. Who else? Will Disley? Joshua Palmer? No, it's going to be McConkey catching the ball, right? It's got to be. Who else is going to catch? Atlanta's 26 in pass defense for a reason. McConkey's 68.5. I think I got to go with McConkey. Lad, yes. How many targets does he get? How many catches? How many targets? 9. See, he's doing this work with not that many targets. That was ridiculous. Only 2, but 9 and 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to take McConkey on some receiving yards, and then we'll go to defense and see if anything looks good too. We'll leave it open. Now, do I like any of the receivers? No. I don't really want to take anything Atlanta focused because of the Chargers defense scares the hell out of me too much, to be honest. So if you see something here you like, by all means, enjoy. I can't. Now we'll go to touchdowns. Touchdowns are already sorted by last 5. We can see how they've done recently, last 10. 3 out of 5 for Quentin, 3 out of 5 for Bijan, JK. You can see, why is JK even on here? Why are you on here? Look at Bet365 trying to steal people's money. Dude, aren't you on the IR? Yeah, you're on the IR. What the hell are we doing? This is literally theft. Okay. All right, whatever. Let's go to kicking. We got Dicker the kicker, who's been doing pretty good. Kicking points for you, 2 field goals, 80%, 7 the last 10, 4 the last 5, 73% this season. He's hit both of these. Man, kicking. I kind of like this. I kind of like this play. I'm not that big in kicker plays, but I am liking this play. Let's open up and take a look at it a little closer, shall we? Whole season, you can see how he's done. 4 3 is his worst, 7.5. If you like kicker plays, there you go. And defense. My favorite plays are defensive ones. So last 10, nothing in the last 10 looks good, but if you go just last 5, we have a sack. We have Henley's tackles assists is 9.5. You better be a linebacker. And then Ellis is 8.5. Let's look at both of these defensive props to see if we got anything that looks good. 2024, last 5, you have been absolutely beasting on the assist, on the tackles assist. Okay, something happened here and you got thrown in or you stepped up or somebody got hurt. Something happened. So we can roll with that. Let's see what we got here. Last 10. Same situation, same story, 8.5. So you've hit 64%, but the same story. You've been clearing this number nicely. I kind of like both these dudes, to be honest, if I'm being serious. I almost to the point I'm taking both. Yeah, I love me some defensive props. Over 9.5 T plus A. And then we're also going to take Ellis, ELLISS, over, was that 8.5? 8.5. T plus A. No one talk, man. Defensive props are slept on, so slept on. So we have these 2 different defensive props. I got Edwards 45.5 rushing yards. If you want There's the kicker, Cameron Dicker, and then you also have McConkey. You could play those too. I like those as well, but I'm going to stop at 3 plays. I'm trying to go crazy. I don't want to have 6 plays for each game. So 3 is my limit. I'm not going higher than 3. I'm taking both defense. I'm going to take Gus. So McConkey and the kicker options too. I guess I lean Chargers as well. I like Chargers -1 based on everything. So yeah, but we'll leave all that off. Sadly, I know I'll leave it off, but I lean those. Let's move to the next game. All right, moving on to game 2. It's going to be Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. 4-7 Cincinnati. Ooh. All right, let's pop over to the numbers. Let's see what we got. What's cooking here? There they are. It is Cincinnati -3 at home. Interesting. 47.5. Okay. Why? First thought was why. Cincy, you see their schedule. They lost to Baltimore Chargers. Their only wins are Vegas, Cleveland, Giants, and Carolina. Not good. They lost to New England. Like, ugh, okay. All right, let's look at their depth chart. Anything new? Okay, Burrow's still a quarterback. Jamar's there. There's T. There's Chase. Everything. Gesicki. There's nothing crazy so far. Zach Moss is on IR. We know that. Orlando Brown's questionable. We got a couple outs here. Outs to questionable. And Charlie Jones is doubtful. Let's look at the injuries. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I think I got everything. Cool. Good. Let's go to Pittsburgh. Look at their schedule. They lost their last game to Cleveland. Wilson still at 270. Wow. Depth chart. Let's see. It's still Russ and Najee and Pickens, and everything looks the same. Freiermuth. Offense is still pretty much intact. Let's see. Highsmith is the only one doubtful. Not many injuries for Pittsburgh. Ruled out, limited. Okay, so nothing crazy. Let's go to the numbers. Now, the first thing we're going to see is 26 versus 23 is a push. Okay, non-difference. 1, Cincy is the #1 passing yards per game team. It took overtaking Seattle. It was Geno, but now it's Joey Burr. 1 versus 17. If you're going to score on Pittsburgh, you're going to throw the ball on them because you ain't going to run on them very well. You can try to, but you can see they only give up 90 yards a game. So it's going to be passing against Pittsburgh. So Burrow is going to be a play. Burrow or Chase or something of that nature. 8 versus 20. That's Najee versus their running defense. And Najee burns so many tickets, I swear. It's like that dude on TikTok, the ban list. Every time he throws I gotta do a new ban list, Najee's always on the list. It's hilarious. Dude's awesome. So 27 versus 4, since he ain't no. No. I can kind of see why Cincy's favored now. It's going to be here. The weather's going to do the weather thing because it is obviously in Cincinnati. I'm trying to be more conscious of the weather now because it's snowing half the country. As someone in Florida, I'm oblivious to it sometimes. But hey, it's 65 and I'm like, ooh, it's chilly outside. So shit. All right, let's move on. Move. Let's go to the numbers. We'll go here. Yeah, for the last one, yeah, it's in Atlanta. We're at a dome. Cincy, this game is outside, I believe. I think. Hell, I don't know. Some of these, I don't know if they're inside or outside. So, we'll just go with it. Whatever. So, looking at this first thing. All right, so up to QB first. I already said we like Joey Burr. Joey Burr is going to do Joey Burr things. He's #1 in passing. So, let's see what he's been up to this year. Passing yards, 428, 356. Dude has been launching that tater all over the field the last 2 games. And now he has a beautiful matchup with a 17th. He has an average matchup to go up against. It's not bad. So if you want to take him, you could. I damn sure ain't taking Russell Wilson, though. Hell no. I don't care how good his matchup looks. That's no. Sorry, I can't. No, he's burned me too much in the past. Just can't do it. So you could take him. Given he's only hit this number 4 times. So let's look at his counterparts. Look at running. I'm not liking. It's going to be Najee. Or if you want Chase Brown, I would highly advise against it. I mean, he might do it, but I just can't. No, sorry, I can't do it. So we're gonna pass on that one big time. So you can see Najee, and he annoys me. I can't. I like Najee. I just can't do it. I'm passing on him. I can't. No. They get down. All of a sudden, they got Russ is going to throw it 47 times, and no. So let's go over to receivers. It's going to be Jamar, or it's going like Pickens has a good matchup. That's pretty nice. Like I can see Pickens getting that. I can see Jamar having a game, even though he has not hit this number in only 4 out of 10 games. That ain't good. Head to head though, he's at 100%. He likes facing Pittsburgh. Freiermuth at 25 is not bad. T. Higgins, 70. If we're going 70, I'm just going to go 77 with Jamar. Like, what? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I see he's done this, but 264, like, come on, bro. Like, you can get to 78. on this defense. It's a rivalry game. Pittsburgh Cincy, I think, is kind of rivalry game. So yeah, I can see it. So yeah, we'll leave Jamar up there. Let's look at the touchdowns. Jamar's had a touchdown 4 out of 5 games and 7 out of 10. So Jamar might be a good touchdown play. No one else though. Maybe some 3 out of 5s here for Chase and T. Let's look at the kickers. McPherson, it's not bad. Boswell, field goals, not bad. I don't know how you do a matchup with kickers, but hey, whatever. That's on you. But you can see the numbers there. And then defense. One prop, and it's not even a good one. It's Hayward tackles. Okay, I'm not saying that. So let's go back. So far, I am leaning, I think instead of Joey Burr, I think I want to take Jamar Chase. I don't know if Burrow throws for 270. Head to head. He has not faced him this year or last year. He hasn't faced him this year. Okay. So he threw for that against Baltimore, and Baltimore has a miserable secondary. Baltimore, okay, both these are Baltimore games. That explains a lot. That was Chargers, though. And Chargers, you saw we just talked about their pass defense. So I think I'm going to go Chase. I think I'm going to go Jamar. Something's telling me to take Burrow. I'm taking Burrow. We're going for it. Burrow at over 268.5 pass yards. Let's rock with Burrow. Something's telling me to take him. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do it. Which means I'll leave Jamar off. And do I have? Am I gonna do it? Am I really gonna take Najee? Oh my god, I think I am. It's under 60. Oh Jesus, I'm sorry. Fine. Harris over 59.5 rushing yards. Now watch this hit in the first quarter. I'm gonna bitch about it still. They're gonna complain. I don't care. I'm taking it. All right. I'm taking Burrow 268.5 pass. Harris or Najee to run for 60 yards. You can run for 60 since he has a 20th ranked run defense. You should be able to do this. There's no defensive props that look good. Side and total, I don't trust Cincy -3 at home, and I don't want to take 47.5. That feels off. I don't know. We're gonna pass on those next. All right, next up we got Houston and Jacksonville 2-9. Ooh, look at all that red. That is not good. Let's look. It is Houston by 3.5. That's it. 43.5. I thought Houston would be better. I know they're 7-5, but I thought they'd be better. You know what I'm saying? Like they would look better. They don't look good. I know they got a winning record, but they just don't look like I thought they would. Let's look over at their schedules. Jacksonville has lost 4 in a row now. Mac Jones 138, 111, bro. Depth chart. Who's start up? Lawrence is now questionable. He might actually play. What? Do I believe that? No, I need to see him actually play first. Other than that, nobody else looks hurt. That's actually kind of good. T-Law is trending towards playing against the Texans. Okay, so most likely a injured Lawrence is going to start over a healthy Mac Jones. And Abdullah has been ruled out. Okay, let's look at Houston. Houston lost their last one to Tennessee. They beat Dallas, lost to New York and Detroit. I mean, because Detroit beats everybody. Let's see what else we got. Depth chart. Let's see. Questionable. Diggs IR. Out. Nothing else. Let's see the injuries. Anything crazy? Ruled out, and questionable, and IR. Ooh, okay. Move over here. Obviously all red, and then yes, so 16 versus 32. 32 is the worst you can get. I mean, yeah, this is terrible. So now you gotta notice this is the time of year where teams are going to intentionally kind of try not to make it look like they're tanking, but they are tanking because there's no incentive for Jacksonville to win, because winning just makes your draft position look worse. That doesn't matter. That just what? So I mean, 16, yeah, Texans should whoop ass. They should whoop ass. We'll see. So 16 versus 32 is advantage Texans. 28 versus 5, Texans. 18, 26, Texans. 25, 11, Texans. I'm taking Texas -3.5. I don't even, what are we talking about here? What are we doing? What are we doing here? So we're going to go Hugh -3.5. What's -3.5 is -105. Can I get -3? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to buy -3. I don't give a damn. It's my money. I do what I want. I will buy the push potential. Why not? Some people say don't do it. I say do what you want. It's your own damn money. So I'm going to do it. I like the opportunity of potentially a push. 14-17 final. Guess what? Nothing happened. I avoided. I'm good. So moving the hell on. Let's go to the props. Is that props? There we go. Okay, we can do anything with Houston. And you know what I'm gonna do with Houston? We're going right to the man himself. We're going Mr. Mixon, because Mixon's going to have himself a motherfucking day on this game, probably. I bet. 81.5. Come on, look at this dude. He has hundreds like crazy. 7 of 10, and he don't really catch. Well, he's been catching much recently. What's his combo yards? 100. He only had that last game, but Tennessee was a weird game. I don't. Number one ranked rush, number one opponent rank when it comes to Tennessee's defense is pretty nasty on receiving. Let's see, rush yards, only 22. Tennessee's defense is just good, and we know Jacksonville's not. So I'm going to take a little combo play here, just because I can. Why not? So I'm going Mixon over 104.5 rush plus receive yards, just in case it gets a little, one of these days. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. QB wise, I don't really want to take Stroud because he's kind of been disappointing me recently. And Lawrence is hurt, so no. Mixon for sure. Bigsby. Houston has 11th ranked rush defense, and game script is going to absolutely destroy his value, so no. I'm not taking Stroud to run or ETN or no. It's gonna be Mixon. I'm gonna use a Mixon. Let's look at the receivers. Who do we have? We can go Nico. We can go Tank. But again, that takes into account Stroud doing good, and he's been kind of disappointing me. And they have so many. They have different options you can do. Dalton, Mechie. Like, if you want to take one, sure. Mixon is literally the one over 20.5 receiving yards, 4 out of 5, 100%. On head-to-head, and 67% of the jury's hit that number. 19.5 too. So I think I'm just gonna stick with Mixon for both and keep moving. Touchdowns, Mixon minus 175 is the best number you can get. Not bad. I ain't gonna lie, not bad. Especially as much as he hits the number. It's crazy. And then we also go kickers. I mean, you can see what he has done. 5 for 5, 8 out of 10, 83% this season to hit 2 field goals. I can see that. I can see Houston dropping like 40 points too. So we'll see. That should easily hit kicking points, right? You would think. And then defense. What we got? I don't know who the hell you are, but tackles, assists. That's a lot, and that's some good numbers. I am down. Let's talk shop. What we got? Let's look at your numbers, my friend. Yeah, I think I'll take you. Okay, so I already got 2 plays. I got Houston by 3. I got Mixon 104 combo play, and I'm gonna take this dude. Oluokun. I just butchered this man's name. Oh, I'm sorry. Over 7.5 T plus A. So I'll take that with Mixon plus Houston and move on to the next one. All right, moving on. We got Arizona, Minnesota. Let's look over at the number. I think I got that. I knew it was at the top. It is Minnesota by 3.5 at home with a 44.5 total. Interesting. Let's see what their schedule's been up to. They've won 4 in a row, including OT against the Bears. Still weird outcome in that one. Let's look at the depth chart. Anybody hurt? Sam Darnold, and then we know Minnesota just signed old Giants quarterback to the practice squad. That's gonna be fun. See what happens there. Everybody seems good. Cam's questionable. Josh Oliver's out, but I think we got a couple IR dudes. IR here. We don't. Let's look at any updated IR news. See, questionable, ruled out, and then IR. Ooh. All right, let's look at Arizona. Arizona lost their last game to Seattle after winning 4 in a row. They only scored 6 points. That was crazy. That was wild. Let's see their injury updates. You can see what they have. Questionable, strong safety. Let's see what we got. Questionable, Jalen Thompson limited. Don't go into there. I won't care that much. There we go. Questionable. Okay, cool. Great. Let's go to the numbers themselves. And we see 23rd versus 28. That is a push. 10 versus 20. That is Minnesota passing. 6 versus 1. That's Minnesota. I don't care. That's Minnesota. 15 versus 17. So the only thing we have an advantage is Minnesota passing against Arizona's pass defense. And it is, so I don't think that's enough for me to want to take Minnesota. They are at home. It is 3.5. So, but we'll see if we have anything good. So we said Minnesota. That is Sam Darnold, but I don't think I want to take Sam Darnold. His numbers, has not been great recently. So I think I'd rather just pop straight over to receivers. So we'll come back to running backs. So we'll see what we have receiver-wise. So if I go last 10, I see, I got Hawkinson, 41.5. I got Aaron Jones, 18.5. Arizona's run defense, I could take that. Opponent rank, I want the best matchup too. So the best matchup is Minnesota's pass defense is 28, so we got good ones here. So we got options. So we got to look at the man himself. We got to look at JJ, 81 and a half. See what's going on. I'm going to look at Hawkinson. We're going to look at Marvin Harrison. We're going to look at McBride. We're going to look at everybody in the passing. The main ones. So let's look at these four real quick before we go back to running backs. Justin Jefferson, his numbers have been kind of terrible the last 3 games. Look at these numbers. Ooh, so bad. So I don't know. Ooh, I can't. I just can't. I need better. Hawkinson's numbers might be, yeah, I'd rather say Hawkinson. Yeah, 114. He's had consistency. Yeah, he missed a couple games, but this is consistent at least. And he's, man, tight end plays. That's always fun. Let's see. Yeah, because no one, yeah, they're always there. Just, yeah, tight ends are always good. So Marvin Harrison had a 0 in there. What the hell? What the damn hell? Yeah, no. It's going to be McBride receiving yards. Yeah, dude had a couple hundreds in there. Minnesota second 22nd, 28th ranked pass defense. McBride looks like a pretty good play himself. He's been ramping up too. You see that slow? You can tell the incline upwards. Oh, that might be a play. Let's go back to the running backs real quick. See what we got. Aaron Jones, Aaron, 66.5 against Arizona. None of these numbers are really good. Terrible matchups too. I'm damn sure not taking anybody from Arizona, so I think I'm gonna leave that alone. I am gonna take Hawkinson. We're gonna take this one first. Hawkinson over 43.5 receiving yards. We're gonna take that one faux show, and then I think I kind of want to take McBride. Just take both tight ends. Let's just rock the tight ends. We're gonna do that. McBride over 60.5 receiving yards. Double tight end play. Let's do it. Let's see. If you want to take touchdowns, it's not good. Best is going to be Addison to get one here. I know Addison popped off last week for yards, but no, we're going tight ends, baby. So there's your touchdowns. Who's done what recently? Let's go to kickers. Even the kickers have not been good. We only got one here, so it's just Chad Ryland. And yeah, defense. Oh, somebody good. Okay, so not the best matchup, but is Garrett Williams, Buda Baker. Love that name. And then Garrett Williams get 3 tackles. Let's look at these 3. See if we get any value here with these. 2024. 3.5. That's not good enough. I need better. I need something like this. 8 of 11 games, and you have missed this by 3 hooks. Yeah, we're going to take Buda Baker. I'm a Buda Baker fan. Buda over 7.5 T plus A. Thank you very much. I shall take that. And then we'll also look at this last one for Garrett Williams and say, hey, 70%, not bad. You could take him too, but I'm not going to take it. I already got 3 plays. I'm taking both tight ends, and I'm taking Buda Baker, tackle assist. Next. All right, moving on. Indianapolis and New England, a game that nobody cares about. They just don't. This game is trash. Look at this. It's all ketchup mustard. That's terrible. So, anyways, it is the Colts by 2.5 with a 42.5 total. Let's look at this. Sadly, I didn't even. Yep. New England. They've lost 2 in a row now. There you go. If you want to see it, if you care, because I don't. Depth chart. Questionable. Look at that name. Sidey Sow. That's funny. Questionable. Jesus, everybody's questionable. Injuries. Let's see what we got. Let's see anything else besides those we saw. There's all the injuries recently. You can see all the outs and questionables. Have fun. Colts, last Detroit, they lost. Depth chart. Yep, it is Anthony Richardson. Hell, put Ellinger at this point. Like, come on. Somebody else. Downs, Pierce, out. 2 of your linemen are out. That ain't good. Let's look at your injuries. A little more. Out. Won't play. Questionable and out. Okay, great. No Josh Downs. Good. No wide receivers, basically. Good to know. Let's look at this. 24-22 is a push. 32-27 is a push. 16-18 is a push. 19-27. New England actually can run the ball on somebody, finally. Oh my goodness. I don't know who's going to win this one. Slider toll is a pass for me, dog. To be honest, unless something really stands out on here, it's going to be a pass completely because this game is trash. So there's your quarterbacks. I'm not going deep unless something looks good. Running backs, maybe Stevenson, but I don't want to take Stevenson to do anything. I'm sorry, it's dumps. Drake May, Richardson, no, none of that. Jonathan Taylor, sorry, not a good matchup. Just nope. Receiving, recently, last 10, 60's the best. Last 5, 60's the best. Good matchup supposedly, but you're relying on Drake May and and Anthony Richardson to throw the damn ball. I forgot who it was for a second. So I don't trust them to throw the ball. I just don't. Touchdowns. There you go. 40% is the best we can do recently. That's 2 out of 5. And it's Josh Downs, who is out. Yeah, has been ruled out. They just haven't updated yet. Interesting. And then kicking maybe Matt Gay over 1.5 field goals. That actually looks pretty good. You know, not bad. 5 for 5, 9 of 10. When was your? You've been doing this all this year? Have you been? Let's see. Sure have. You sure as hell have. I can see a field goal battle here. Yeah. Who's the other kicker? Joey Sly? Maybe not Joey Sly, but Matt Gay I could probably do. And then oh, look at the defense. Oh, okay. Okay, I just got excited like it's Christmas morning. Look at the defense. Oh my goodness. Okay. Composure. Okay, look at the numbers. Okay, we got Jalen Jones, who I've taken several times. Franklin. Oh, we're just taking tackles, assists. We're just going to open all of them. Just like, presence. Yay. What do I want? EJ Speed. Look at that name. That's a name that's indicative of a lot of tackles and assists. Can't even. No, I don't want just straight tackles. I want tackles, assists. Yeah. All of these. Man, I thought this game was going to be a pass. Oh, little did I expect I was going to run into something like Jalen Jones. Look at the man himself, 105 tackles, assists. Beautiful. What else we got? Loaded up. What we got? Oh, so good. I love it so much. All right, those are 2 good plays. What else we got? Good recently, but not as good as the others. I might have to pass on you, sorry. Who else we got? Same story. Nope. We got better already. What else we got? That's pretty good too. 9 of 12. That's pretty nice. 3.5. That's all you need. And you missed it twice by a hook and then 1.5. Still, and the rank is so good too. Maybe you might just stay. You might be a third play. EJ Speed, I just want to take because of the name. That's just a cool ass name. It's 70. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, we got 5 defensive props, and I am so damn tempted. Now wait, this is Colts, Patriots, Colts. I can't take 4 Colts. I gotta narrow it down. I am gonna take the 1 Patriot. I'm gonna take Keon White just because we can split it up a little bit. So we'll take K White over 3.5 T plus A. I'm taking all this, all defensive. Hook me up. So we're taking this one. Let's see, EJ Speed. Now who do we take here? I want to take 2 of these. I think. Okay, this is minus 105. This is 125. This is plus 100. This is minus 105 or 115. 75%, 73%, 83, 92. Okay, I got to take the higher percent ones. I love defensive props. Jay Jones over 4.5 T plus A. T plus A. Oh, and then we shall take Franklin, who's at 8.5. Franklin over 8.5 T plus A. Yeah, Speed's not bad. He's been doing great with the assists too, but so is he. He's been good too, man. Look at some of these assists. That's beautiful numbers. Just because they're not 80, the other 2 are better. I'm gonna take the other 2. So we'll leave those 2 off. Damn. Okay, so I got 3 defensive props. I'm not taking anything else in this damn terrible game, and we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, next up we got Seattle and the Jets, Jets. Let's look over the numbers and see. We got Seattle by 1.5 with a 41.5 total. Cool. Let's pop over here to the schedules. 1 loss their last 3 games to Arizona, Indianapolis. Depth chart. See what we got. Aaron is starting with Brees Hall's questionable. What's wrong with you? Lazard's on IR. Okay. Mosley's still questionable. Is he ever going to play? Like, dude's always hurt now. Chuck Clark is questionable. Let's look at their injury report, see if we get any updates on this. Questionable, ruled out. Ooh, tackle being out. That's a big deal. Questionable to play. Limited in practice. Brees Hall, questionable. Expected to play after full participant. Oh, okay. That's good. Jordan Travis update with his... Damn. Okay. dealt with setbacks. Okay. Yeah, crazy. Let's see. Seattle. They won their last two against San Fran, Arizona. Depth charts. We see a lot of nothing. Why? Nothing? Full participant for you. Just updating. Wow. Okay, cool. Great. Seattle's got lucky with the injuries. 2 versus 2. that's a push. 19 versus 15 is a push. 28 versus 21 leans defense. 30 versus 22 leans defense. Oh, we're going to have more defensive props. I don't know who to take because, I mean, hell, that's the matchup. Them passing versus that second ranked defense is... don't know what to take. Let's move on to props. So, Q... Oh, I went straight to defense. I don't like the matchups, but damn, we got 80s. Ooh, okay. Ernest Jones, we're gonna open you up. Rick Woolen, Rick with a Q. That's badass. I like that. DJ Reed, Quinnen Williams. Well, that's just straight tackles. I don't want to do straight tackles. I want tackles assists. Those are better. So I got 4 props. Let's see if there's anything good here before we really dig into the rest of it. 70%. Ernest Jones can definitely he can definitely hang around. Let's see. Rick with a Q is not. Sorry. Nope. DJ Reed, you good enough? No, you're not good enough. Sorry. What about Quinnen? You've been tapped. Man, you have 3 assists and 4. Damn. Still not good enough for me. Sorry. I will leave Ernest Jones here. Now let's go back to the rest of the team. QBs. Do we believe Geno or A.A. Ron are going to throw the ball? I wouldn't trust Geno throwing the ball, not against New York's defense. Hell no. And 19 versus 15 versus Seattle. I'm going to pass on that bad boy too. Let's see. Running. Both teams are horrible at running, but they do have pretty below average running rush defenses. So if you want to take a running back, we saw Breece Hall is already like kind of hurt. I don't know what's up with Kenneth Walker. Weird. Geno has ran for 12.5 in the last 4 out of 5. How much is Geno running now? Is that a thing? Is Geno turned into a scrambler? Oh shit, he's ran 6 out of 10 games. He's hit this line. I can't do that. All right, receiving, anything good? We got a little bit. It's only Noah Fant. Jackson Smith, 4 out of 5. Now this is all going literally against the plan of leaving them alone because of it, but I know people want to see it, so I got you. I will show you. There's the numbers, but expect something closer to the line because it is New York's pass defense, and they're pretty good. Same with Jackson Smith and Jigba. Same. I just don't trust it. Not a good matchup at all. We go to the touchdowns. It's miserable. It's not good. We go to the kicking. Carlson over 1.5 field goals made for the Jets is, yeah, not bad. He's 100% this year. So let's see how 100% are you? Like how many have you kicked in? 3 games. But you're 2, 3, and 2 in your 3 games for the Jets. So there's no other plays, though. There's no other plays. If I don't take anything else, I'm stuck with what? This 70%, dude? Let's do it. Let's have some fun. I'll have the game on. So I'm going to take Carlson over 1.5. What's this? FGM. Nope. Field goals made. And then we're going to take this defensive player, Ernest Jones, E. Jones, over 8.5. He's a linebacker? He is a linebacker. That's very nice. Tackles plus assists. Those two, nothing else. I don't know who the hell's going to win this game. I don't know what the total is going to be. 41.5? Hell, they might score 10 total points. They might all combine for like 50. Who the hell knows? Nothing else. Next up, Tennessee and Washington. Let's look at the numbers first before I make any judgments. But we see Washington by 6 with a 44.5 total. Let's look over at the schedules. Washington has lost 3 in a row now to Pittsburgh, Philly, and Dallas. Now, the first 2 make sense because they're good teams. Dallas? What? It's just weird outcome in that game. I don't know. Ruined my moneyline parlay. I had a 6-game moneyline parlay, and they ruined it. Speaking of which, let me make sure I type this out to see if I want to do a moneyline parlay. So far, it's a no because I don't have any moneylines. So, oddly enough, I have none. No, I have Houston so far. Okay, cool. So let's look at their depth chart. Anybody hurt that we need to know about? Great. Crowder's IR. We knew that already. Eckler's IR with a concussion as of today, I believe. Marshawn's questionable. IR. Okay. Yep. IR today. I saw that news come out. Fourth documented concussion. Like, damn. All right, Tua. Like, shit. All right, ruled out Sunday's game. Doubtful to suit up. Okay, kicker. IR Tuesday. Okay. Tennessee. Tennessee. It is Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee got that good defense. We know this. We looked. They beat Houston. I don't know how the hell this game scored many points. I expected a much lower score. Levis 278, 295. What the hell's going on? You let Mayo Man get that many yards? Shit. All right, we see some stuff. Let's see. Injuries. Take a look closer. Ruled out. Ruled out. Full participant for Spears. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, seen enough. Moving on. All right, so 29 versus 4. That's Washington. The 1 and 4 ranked pass defenses. 15 versus 1 defense. 12 versus 29. Tennessee can run the ball down Washington's throat if they want to. 5 versus 9. Damn, the only number lean is Tennessee. That is hilarious. Do we take Tennessee plus 6? What? With Mayo Man? I don't know. It might be the play. Statistically, it's the only play, and that's if they run the ball, which means not only do we want to take him, we want to come over here and we want to go straight to running backs, and we want to look at Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard, huh? Beautiful matchup. Oh my God, Tony Pollard. All right, show me what you done. Show me. Okay, that's pretty good. What was your matchup here? Chargers. You can't run the Chargers. And then you had literally the worst running back matchup was 2030 against Minnesota. Yeah, I guess Tony Pollard. So first off, we're leaning Tennessee plus 6. Holy shit, what is wrong with us? And then we're going to take Pollard over 69.5 rush yards. What is wrong with us? Ew. Ew. Do we trust any passing between Jaden or Will? No, these are miserable matchups. I wouldn't know. I don't trust this. I don't trust receivers. I do trust Tony Pollard to run the ball because he has a great matchup. 67. What am I taking 69 for? What the hell's wrong with me? 67. That's a much better number. Thank you. So Pollard's done. Now we have receiving. If you want to take one of these receivers, look at these matchups. It's all 1 and 4 because literally the top 2 of the top 4 pass defenses. Touchdowns. Westbrook has a touchdown in 4 out of 5. There you go. Plus 260, plus 220. You can see the numbers there. Brian Robinson has 1 in 3 out of 5, 7 out of 10. If you want to take that, by all means. Me, not so much. Kicking, Nick Folk, 4 out of 5 and 8 out of 10. There you go, for extra points. And defense, it's kind of slacking. I figured defense have more. I mean, good matchups is not good production recently, and all we have is you. Ugh. Are you good? Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. I already got Tennessee plus 6 and Pollard. This seems like a stretch, but I think I want to take it. SRISTIL. Okay, I don't even know who the hell this is, to be honest, but I'm taking his prop. Over 4.5 T plus A. I love tackles and assists. So we're going to take that. Plus, we're going to take Pollard rushing yards, and we're going to take Tennessee plus 6. It's madness. I know, but we're going to take it. I know. They might get blown out. I'm just saying they might get blown out, but we're going to follow the numbers. The data says this, so we're going to do it. It worked with the Raiders. It worked with the Raiders. That's all I got to say. So we're going to take Tennessee plus those 2 props next game. All right, moving on. Tampa and Carolina. That's a lot of damn red on the screen. Let's see what we got. Is Tampa Bay by how much? 6. Tampa Bay by 6 on the road. 46.5 is your number. Let's look over at the schedule. Carolina won 2 in a row, then lost to KC by 3 in a game they probably should have won. Should have. Man, they got a horseshoe shoved up their ass, don't they? I think they do. Let's look at their depth chart. Let's see. Bryce Young is balling out for what they compared to the whole season. Out. Questionable for Clowney. Who else? Injuries. Who else we got? Rolled out. Questionable. Limited practice for you. And will play. Okay, so Clowney is going to play. Rolled out. Ooh, okay. Tampa lost 4 in a row before they beat the Giants. They beat the brakes off the Giants. And let's see. Depth chart. Werfs is questionable. IR. Joe is out. Tyke Smith is out. Okay. Any updates on those injuries? Let's see. You're out. Questionable. IR and ruled out. Okay. Numbers. So it's clearly what we have here. It's Tampa's offense versus miserable defense. So 6 versus 24. That's Baker. 31 versus 29. Anyone can throw on Tampa Bay and look good. If Bryce can't throw on Tampa Bay, he just needs to stop. I mean, it's a push, but he should be successful. 24 versus 16 as defense. 10 versus 32. I mean, Bucky Irvin's going to run for 300 yards. He could. He just might. Rashad White might have a big day in both running and receiving. So let's go to, all right, starting off, let's just make it simple. I'm taking Tampa Bay -6. Yes, my homerism, my little home field, where I'm at is kicking in a little bit because, yeah, -6. Yeah, I can't see it. Can you see this? I can't. So let's move to the props. So starting with QB, I'm not going to trust Baker to throw much. I'm going to trust running. Carolina has the worst run defense in the league, and I think Tampa can expose that, and game script expose that too, because if they have the lead, they should run the ball, and they like to run the ball a lot anyways. So, no, I'm not going to trust him. And if you want to trust Bryce Young against Tampa's defense, here you go. 206.5. There we go. 2024, he's done it twice, head-to-head. Well, last year he didn't do too well, so we're going to pass on Bryce. Sorry. We're going to pass on Baker. Running, like I said, Bucky. I'm taking Bucky Irving for running. I already know I am. He is getting the bulk of the actual carries. Rashad White is now the backup, basically, because Bucky is running like angrily. We like to see it. Yeah. Well, I thought he did. Hold up. Let me look at Rashad too, just to be safe. Bucky, do you catch? Do you catch? Somewhat. You kind of catch. What's your combo? 81.5 combo, and he had 152 in his last game. I can see that. Let's go Bucky. Bucky over 81.5 rush plus receiving yards. Let's do a little combo play with him. I'm all right with that. Rashad, I don't want to. No. Yeah, no, he's losing. You can tell Bucky's the main guy now. He's effectively stolen the starting job. Let's go to receivers. If you want to take receivers, there you go. There you go. You can go Thielen, you can go Leggett, you can go Moore, you can go Cade, Bucky again. I mean, there's so even Mike Evans apparently is going to play. What the hell? What is Mike Evans? Did Mike Evans play last week? Did I miss this? Hold up. We got to look at Mike Evans. He did play against, he has 68 yards. Well, I mean, well, all right. I might just use him. Okay. Hell, he barely hit 68 much this season anyway. Okay, no. Let's go touchdowns. Rashad White's had a touchdown 5 straight games. Chuba's had 4 out of 5 and 7 out of 10, so there's some options on touchdowns. Kicking, hell no. Kicking's ugly. Ew. And then defense. Defense is going to be slacking, I'm telling you right now. But Winfield is always a great tackle assist props. And I've never seen Zion. That's a cool looking way to spell it. Let's look at these two. Winfield's, I've taken his prop numerous times, and it has paid off numerous times because he is a beast. But who's this Zion dude? That's a cool name. So not bad, but I'm gonna stick with the man himself. I'm gonna stick with Mr. Winfield Jr. Winfield Jr. over 5.5 T plus A. He's just always there. It works. So we're going to take Tampa to cover by 6. Bucky 81.5 rush receive combo. Winfield over this prop here, and move on to the next game. All right, next up, Rams and Saints 5 and 6, 4 and 7. Let's look over at the odds. We currently have Rams 2.5 on the road with a 49.5 total. Let's look over at the actual schedules. New Orleans has won 2 in a row now over Atlanta and Cleveland. Depth chart, anything out the ordinary? Carr, Kamara, you're questionable. That's about it. Okay, let's look at some updates on these. Anything new? Questionable center, out guard, Jamal, dude never plays, I swear. So, yep, Olave on IR. That was in the 9th. That's old. Okay, go away. Rams, you can see what they've done. They lost their last game to Philly. Before that, they beat the Patriots. Depth chart. You can see what they've been up to. Not many injuries, actually. It's kind of surprised. I figured there'd be more. Let's see. Ruled out, questionable. Ruled out, questionable. Okay. I've seen enough. Let's look at this. 9 versus 30. Well, the Rams should be able to throw on the Saints. The Saints are the 3rd worst pass defense in the league. 18 versus 19 is a push. 26 versus 24 is a push. 9 versus 28. Okay, the Rams should be able to pass. The Saints should be able to run. Both offenses have the advantage. So I think I want to take the over with this one. I kind of like the over, but we'll think about the over for a second while we look at some props. We'll see if there's anything we like here. So if we start with the QBs, That's going to be Rams passing. That's going to be Stafford passing, or is going to be Puka receiving, which I think Puka might be the way to go because it's 81.5. And who else is going to catch? Cooper Kupp's at 69. Yeah, it's Puka or Cooper. And Puka's been the one doing the work, it looks like. Let's just look at the target share for both of them real quick. Your targets were 13 and 4. Jesus, that's a lot of targets. If we look at just receiving yards this year, yeah, you've been 3 in a row just beasting. And then Cooper Kupp, your receiving yards are, damn, okay, you're also good. Your target share is also pretty damn good. Oh my God, okay, who do we take? Can I take both to get a combo of 100? Is there some kind of weird prop like that I could take? I think I'm going to take... Oh, I think I'll take Puka. We'll take Puka. Or do we literally just take Stafford just to throw the ball around a lot? 260 on New Orleans? Seems like a lot. Let's look at Stafford. Let's take a look. Either receiver looks good that we could take. Ooh. He's not eclipsed 3. He did in the first game, but he hasn't since. Head to head, he had 328 when he faced him in December of last year. You know what? Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna leave both receivers alone. We're just gonna take Stafford to throw the ball a ton. So let's do that. Let's go Stafford over 260.5 because he has a great matchup. PY obviously. Set PY. And then we also are going to look at Alvin Kamara running the ball. Hell, might even look at let's just look at Kamara. Let's see what he's up to. Your running is it's an EV play. It should be 114, but you get it plus 100. He's hit this most games, 6 out of 10. But some of these games have been, What about your receiving? How's he doing receiving? So it's going to be a combo play for him, obviously. Okay. And he has a great matchup for it. So we can go combo. 215. Who do you think you are? Open this up real quick. Timmons. Remind me later. So yeah, I'll take Kamara on a combo play. Over, what is that? 106.5? 106 in part? 6.5. Rush plus receiving yards. Yeah, we'll take those right there. Let's move on to, I'm not going to take, we already saw the receivers for Rams. I'm not going to take Kyren Williams. No, you could. I mean, I just don't want to. Touchdowns. There's your touchdown right there. Who does what? Let's look at kickers. Kickers are not good in this one. And defense. Ooh, we got defensive ones. Tackles, assists looks pretty good for you. Tackles, assists for you. And tackle assists for you. Everybody else is kind of So one of these three might get picked up as well. Let's look. 64. That's a no. We can do better. We can do better. I can feel it. Ooh, okay, maybe not. That was worse. That was worse. Darius Williams, who was you? Okay, let's go back to that first one again. That one was a lot better. I felt warm and fuzzy with that one. The other ones, I'm like, ugh. 6. Okay, we'll leave those off. Okay, so for this one, my thinking is this is going to be a high-scoring game. So I'm going to take the over 49. Stafford, 260 passing yards. Kamara, 106 rush receiving yards. Just please be high scoring. So we're going to take those three and move on to the next game. All right, moving on. Philadelphia and Baltimore. Game of the week, in my opinion. I don't care. This is the game. 9-2, 8-4. Let's look at the odds. Currently, we have Baltimore by 3 at home with a 50.5 total. They expect a high-scoring game. Let's look over here at the Ravens schedule. They won their last one against LA. Depth chart. We can see nothing out of the... Well, Van Noy is doubtful. Anything else we need to know about? Let's see. IR. Van Noy's doubtful. We already saw that. Let's see. Tampa's ready to return. Okay. Philly, let's look at your schedule. You have won 7 in a row now. Look at them ball out. Depth charts, we have Devontae is still questionable. Let's see. Darius Slay is out. Let's see what's up with them. Let's see. You're downgraded, ruled out. Slay has been ruled out. Devontae is not sure if he'll play. Okay, numbers. 25 passing versus 31. If you're going to pass on anybody, you can pass on Baltimore. So if they're going to throw, it's going to be that. Saquon versus the run defense. Derrick Henry versus that run defense. That passing versus that pass defense. It is a hell of a matchup. I don't have an idea. I mean, defense great, offense outside of passing great, defense miserable outside of run defense. So I don't know what the hell taking this game, to be honest. I just don't know. I don't lean aside Philly or Baltimore either way. Let's go to the props to see if anything looks good. All right, so do we think Hurts is going to throw the ball much, or are we going to expect a receiver like A.J. Brown to have 90 yards? That's about the only options. Goddard to have 42 might be an option. Barkley can catch on the backfield. That could be an option, but you can see what they've done recently. Not the best numbers recently. So what do we expect? I kind of want to take one of these passing. So I almost think I don't want to take Saquon running. I think I want to take Saquon receiving. So let's look. That's touchdowns. Too far. Saquon. There you are. Because you gotta get Saquon involved somehow. Because look, dude's he ran for 255. Now, given he had a great matchup against the Rams, but not now. He doesn't. So receiving yards. It's only 19.5. I think I'm gonna take this. Philly should know Baltimore's run defense is nasty. So I'm gonna take Barkley on this play. Barkley over 19.5 receiving yards. And I can see Hurts roll out and just do a little check down. So just one or two check downs, and then he gets in the open. He can do a little work. That's all we need. I think he could do that. He's going to need to probably because, yeah, I mean, that's, yeah. And if Baltimore has a terrible pass defense, there you go. You could throw them too. So, especially if Devontae is going to be out, there you go. So, I'm not going to take him to run the ball. I'm going to take him to catch the ball. Weird, I know. Henry, we're going to take Eric Henry to run the ball on Philly's run defense, which is ranked 7th. They only give up 99 yards a game. He had a few games where he kind of didn't do much. 88.5. What's his receiving yards? 3 at 2.5. They had it last week at 2.5. He got 0. King Henry, you think he hits these numbers? Jesus, that is a beast matchup between running backs. Okay. I don't know. I don't like it, to be honest. I do not like it. He's close on these 3, but he... Okay. What else we got? It's... What do you do to Philly's defense besides run the ball? That's about all you can do. Touchdowns. Let's go to touchdowns. See if there's anything else. Henry, Hurts, touchdowns, both 4 out of 5. 9 out of 10 for Henry. Hurts is 7 out of 10. Kicking, Tucker, you see, these should be 100. Usually, other seasons, that's 100, not now. So I'm going to pass on that. And there's nothing on defense? Okay. All right, let's go back. We got to find something. All right. Somebody's going to do something for Baltimore, and I think it's probably... So it's either going to be Derrick Henry or Lamar running the ball. Who's going to be the one running the most? Derrick Henry, and then let's open up Lamar, look at his running. So I'm going to take one of these two. I just don't know which one. 43.5, and he is... I feel much better about Derrick Henry running the ball. 85.5, though, is kind of high. Kind of high. But guess what? If it's game script and Baltimore gets the lead, good luck. Yeah, it's Derrick Henry running the ball. So I'm going to take Henry over 85.5 rush yards. It's a good defensive matchup, but it's 7th. It's not like it's impossible. So, yeah, we'll take Derrick Henry to run the ball. We'll take Barkley to catch the ball. I don't know who the hell is going to take the spread or the total, so we'll just take those 2 props and just move on to the next game. All right, last game, and of course we got to talk about the snow in this game because there's a lot of it probably. So we're going to see what happens. So we got to kind of be patient on this one. So I'm filming this Saturday night. And I saw the Twitter posts and the videos that the snow's coming down and they already got the shovels ready. And there's already been calls put out to the Bills fans to get ready to come shovel just in case. So we'll see what happens. Typical December 1st game in Buffalo, New York, of course. So let's look at the numbers. We have Buffalo -6, over under 44.5. And you have to understand this. This total is including the snow. Everyone thinks, oh, it's snow, take the under. How's that been working out recently? Not the best, sometimes, I know. So the people in the sports books know, hey, let's lower that total a little bit because of snow. They know this. So this is already including snow. So enough of that. Let's move on to the actual numbers. Buffalo has won 6 in a row now. They've been doing pretty good, including the win over KC. They had a bye week. How nice. Now they're playing here on Peacock and NBC. So let's go depth chart. Anybody hurt that we need to know about? Keon Coleman's questionable. Kincaid is out. See, you're questionable. Let's see updates on those injuries. Anything we need to know? Downgraded, off IR, full participants. Questionable for Keon and won't play. Okay, cool. San Fran, what have you been up to? You lost your last 2 to Seattle and Green Bay. Hell of a schedule. Depth chart. Let's see. Trent and Banks are both out. Purdy is questionable. Okay. Elliott and Bosa are out. Jesus. Okay. Is anyone playing for you? What are we doing here? Somebody's going to play, right? Right? Somebody. Questionable. Ruled out. Ruled out. So guard and tackle are out. Questionable. 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 Out. 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 And questionable. Jesus. Okay. I can't. All right. It's already Buffalo at home. Buffalo in the snow. Buffalo by 6 is going to be a play. I haven't even looked at the numbers yet. Let's look. All right, numbers. 4 versus 12. That's San Francisco. If you can throw the ball, it really depends on how heavy the snow is. If you can't see because it's blinding, yeah, I can see that being affected heavily. 7 versus 14. That's another San Francisco advantage. 14 versus 6. That is San Francisco, and 11 versus 11 is a push. So we got 3 San Fran advantages. But half their team is hurt, so I can't really take these numbers. So I lean Buffalo by 6, but I'm not gonna take it. Right? Okay, cool. Let's look at the props, see if anything worth a damn here. We're already on defense, so we start here. We have some tackles, assists. We open up these first. Ooh, yes. 3 tackles, assists might be some good matchups too. I like it. I like it a lot. Benford. You have been hooked twice, and the rest of it's been pretty good. You might make my list. I mean, you probably will. Rap. No, you can't make my list. Sorry. I need something. Same with you. How do you do all this and get a 0? I can't. Go away. You though, you good sir, shall make my list. Let's see. Let's go back. Now, do we trust quarterbacks? I don't trust it. No, if it is heavily snowing, you're going to want to run the ball. That's pretty obvious. Josh Allen will run the ball though, but he's a quarterback, so we will wait until 31.5 under running. So we'll look at his, we'll look at James Cook, and we will look at McCaffrey because nobody has a beast defense really on the running back. It's 11 and 14, so either one could run. And hell, running in cold snow, that sounds fun to some psychopaths like McCaffrey. He would love that probably. Let's see. Josh Allen's going to run forward a lot, so see if he can get there. So this is annoying me. He did nothing, but these 2 games he popped off. Let's look at James Cook. James Cook, I swear, he either has good games or bad games. It's like he gets the script before the game and is like, oh, I'm only supposed to go for 35? Okay, no problem. I don't trust. I can't. Go away. I'll take McCaffrey because we know McCaffrey's going to do whatever he does. So 2024, yeah, I see this. It's 60.5. It almost feels like it's on discount a little bit, which is kind of odd to say. But if Purdy's out, they're just going to load the box. And they know he's going to run. He's going to have to run against that. Ooh, I can't. He's not that type of back to really run against a sack box, though. So I hate to do it. X out of it. Ooh, Josh Allen, maybe. Receiving? Hell no. I'm not taking receiving this game. I mean, we have some options here. Kittle's 5 for 5, 7 of 10, but still, these numbers are reduced a little bit because of the weather. We know this. Now, some people do act like weather is end all be all. It is not. It influences it a little, but you got to remember these Buffalo dudes. Most of them have been through this stuff before. They played through this shit last year. They know how this works. It's always cold half the year. They're used to it. It's not like, oh my God, people from Florida. It's not like Tua's going up there. It's Buffalo people and San Fran people. Well, so. But still, throwing it. I'm just envisioning like a blanket of heavy snow to where you can't see it. You can't see like this. And one, it's going to be fucking amazing football to watch. If we can even see it, it's going to be fun. So we'll see. I'm skeptical to take any props. The defensive one, yeah, I'm kind of cool with. Cook touchdown? No. Kicking? Oh, hell no. Kicking? I don't. If anything, yeah, let me get Ben for tackles and it's called a day because I really don't want to take anything because we don't really know what's going to happen over 3.5, but we know defense is going to be out there. So I am really, you know what? I can see to keep things simple. Josh Allen just holds the ball and runs forward a lot. Give me Josh Allen over 31.5 rush yards. I can see that happening. I see that snap to him. He takes it. He runs forward. He's huge. He can do it. So give me Josh Allen running the ball. Give me old Benford on these tackle assists. I mean, San Francisco has the stats. Buffalo has the home field. They have the snow. It's their snow. They're used to it. But I don't want to take Buffalo by 6. I just don't. So we're going to leave it alone. All right. I don't have a money line. Well, I guess I do have enough for a money line parlay, don't I? Money line parlay. We're going to. Well, first we're going to pop back to the schedule so we can actually look at the schedule. Money line parlay for funsies. We're going to go Houston. We're going to go not Minnesota, not Indianapolis, not Seattle, Tennessee, Washington. I got Tennessee +6. We will take Tampa Bay in there. Tampa Bay -6. We have. That's it. Houston, Tampa Bay. You know what? For fun, I got Tennessee +6, but we're gonna throw in there. So we got a little 3-game money line parlay for funsies. Why not? We're gonna follow the numbers. Yeah. So because I'm not. If San Francisco was healthy, one, they wouldn't be +6, but I would still take them +6 if they had a little more health. But they don't. So that's the money line parlay. You have all the plays. That's all the games. We have one Monday night game, but I appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Remember, go to the website that.com and just sign up to join the Patreon if you want access to all the plays that are in the video, same stuff, or access Discord where we can chat it up. So I appreciate you being here, and we will see you Monday for some Monday Night Football. Peace.